Hi, hello, it is Rude Wonhoe, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, and if you are not new here, welcome back to my channel. Today, well, you saw the title, I'm going to be talking about my experience going to my first ever cupsleeve event, which was a Stray Kids cupsleeve event. Unironically, I'm talking about Stray Kids twice in a row. I don't know, I guess I'm obsessed like that. I guess this video could come off as a bit boring for some people who literally don't care, but hey, I want to talk about how much fun I had at the cupsleeve event, so you're stuck with me today talking about cupsleeves. You're welcome, I guess? So you may be wondering, well, what's it about? Well, obviously, as I previously stated, it was a Stray Kids cupsleeve event specifically for their newest comeback, La La La. La 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 La. Just feel the rock. For quite a little bit of context, cupsleeves events are not common where I live, like, in the slightest. Like, it's rare we even get anything K-pop related. Groups never come here for concerts, but at the same time, my brain broke for a second. At the same time, it's rare that fan events happen here either, so this is, to my knowledge, the first fan event that happened around where I live, like, at all. Oh my god. So yeah, of course, as a stay and a K-pop fan that has never gone to a cupsleeve event before, because God forbid cupsleeve events happen close to where I live, I absolutely had to attend. So the event took place on the 11th of November and was hosted by a Canadian stay named Ordinary Haven on Instagram. Shoot them a follow. In collaboration with Sparksy Arts. I believe that's how you pronounce that person's username. Correct me if I'm wrong. I wasn't able to stay for the whole event, but I did stay for a good portion of it, and it was a really enjoyable time. Like, actually really fun. So if you ever are close enough to catch one of Ordinary Haven's events in the future, recommended, baby! The event, of course, was bilingual, as you could probably see by the screenshot of the post originally made by Ordinary Haven on Instagram. I, in fact, live in a part of Canada where French is the most common language. Fun fact. So, obviously, speaking French is cool. And the event was primarily bilingual, but I spoke English the whole time because I prefer speaking English. I hate speaking French, no offense to French people, but yeah. The event had primarily three things that were like the biggest parts of it. There was a place to decorate photo cards, like to decorate top loaders, thank you brain, top loader decoration station. They also had a place where you could take photos, which I will share some of the photos I took there in just a minute. But yeah, there was a photo booth, and also there was like a raffle system, so I'm going to talk about each of those things individually. So first I'm going to talk about the raffle system. Some of you may not know this about me. I don't know. It depends on if you follow my Instagram, which is linked in my YouTube bio. You should follow it. I'm also a really big anime fan. Like, over the top anime fan. Like, half of my room is K-pop and the other half is anime fan. And I'm a big fan of gacha games, which if you're not in the anime sphere, gacha basically is short for gachapon, which in other words is you insert a certain currency and something comes out and it's a surprise. It's like getting a blind box. Basically, it's you get something completely at random after giving an amount of currency. Say, for example, I don't know if any of you are Genshin players, but hello Genshin Impact community. In Genshin, you use Primo Gems to roll for characters, and usually you get Chi-Chi instead of who you want, which personally I don't mind because I love Chi-Chi. Anyways, the point of bringing this up is because the raffle system worked a lot like gacha. Basically, you put your coin into a fun little slot, and when you did the slot, you would get to do a little turn, and you would get a marble. There were several different sized marbles, and the bigger it is, the bigger the prize. The biggest prize you could win was their latest album, Rockstar, and if not, you could win stickers, Polaroids, blah blah blah, etc, including some pobs that were like pre-order bonuses for people who are uninitiated, included with the albums, all that fun stuff. But personally, I did the gacha roll. It was $3 Canadian. I did the gacha roll, and I got a cute little Bukhari sticker courtesy of Sparksy Arts, the collaborator on the event project. I think the idea of the raffle was really fun, but I do have one small critique. There were like a bajillion marbles for the smaller prizes and like one for the really big prizes, which that isn't necessarily an issue, but it is when the people attending the event are so few in numbers. Like, there weren't that many people. Like, there was a good turnout from what I saw. Like, I was there for maybe the first hour or two. I had to leave afterwards because of personal reasons, but yeah, for the first hour or two there was a pretty good turnout, but more or less not enough to easily get a prize without having to spend bucket loads of money. Like, I saw one person who I think spent quite a bit on the gacha, which, not any problem, girl, you can do what you want, pop-offs. Okay, what I'm trying to get at here is that even though the raffle was such a super cute idea, because of the low turnout and the low amount of beads dedicated to the bigger prizes, which I understand, like, there wasn't that many, right? But the odds of getting it were so, like, out of this world that I think I would have had to spend quite a bit of money in order to even get a chance at like getting one of the pre-order bonuses or getting the albums itself, which isn't necessarily a big deal. Like, obviously I'm not there to do the gacha, but still, I just think it's something to keep in mind if you're planning an event or for future events that Ordinary plans. Like, I think they did a dang good job choosing the prizes. It was so cute. I loved it. But I think for the sake of making things a little bit more appealing, perhaps giving a little bit more opportunity to win, like maybe make a little card that says like your chances of winning or something, sort of like how they do with Ichiban Kujis in Japan, where like they have a last winner's prize or something where if you buy like the whole Kuji you get like the last one prize is what it's called usually. Like something like that would be really interesting. I'd like to see some sort of like Ichiban Kuji stuff, sort of like the way it works at events like this. Gosh, I don't even know if I'm making sense or if you guys even know what Ichiban Kuji is, but if you don't, look it up, you'll see what I mean. But yeah, the raffle was a super adorable and fun idea, and I love the little sticker I got. We basically got choice of like which Skazoo we wanted. Like, it was all Skazoo stickers, and we could choose our Skazoo bias, which, newsflash, my bias in Stray Kids is Felix, and my bias in Skazoo is Bukhari, because I'm just like that, I guess. But yeah, I ended up picking out a Bukhari sticker. If I can find the picture I took of it, I will insert it here. But yeah, honestly, the raffle event was super cute. I liked it. It was fun. The other main part of the event was the top loader decoration station, where I actually decorated my own top loader, and I did it Felix themed because who would know? But yeah, the top loader decoration station was really cute. It was like on this little circular table, right? And there was a couple chairs around the table, and in the middle was like this ginormous box of supplies. The runner of the event, Ordinary, actually talked about how the stickers included in the event, like the ones that were at the station, were like actually from her own personal collection of stickers, which I thought was really cool. She made a joke about how she doesn't know how to decorate with them, so relatable, sis. I'm not good at decorating top loaders either, but I did a little decoration. It was really fun. I just would say that the table was a bit crowded, but other than that, the decoration station was absolutely perfect. I had a great time. I made my own little top loader for my Lix photo card from Yellowwood, because that's the one I brought with me. And yeah, it was overall a really good time. And when we were sitting there, we got to know a bit of the people who were like sitting around the table, so we could like talk with each other and discuss Stray Kids and ask each other who our biases were. A personal thing that I wanted to mention, I thought it was really funny, there were like cut up posters from Skids albums inside of the thing. I guess we were supposed to use them to decorate, but I just took home like a piece of a Han post, like Han from like one of the I think it was either Maniac or the Maxident album. I'm not sure which one it was, but I have that Han now. I'm pretty sure it's from Maniac though, because he had the goofy hat on. You know what I'm talking about if you're a Skiz fan like me. Like, everyone knows that goofy Han hat, right? I'm not the only one, I hope. Anyways, lastly, there was one more part of the event, the photo booth, and oh my god, it was so cutely decorated. I was absolutely obsessed. As a chronically online TM Instagram user, I'm not actually chronically online, don't worry. I took a bunch of photos there. It was so cute because you know how like the font of the album has like different ways of the font being written for each of the members of Stray Kids for their latest album Rockstar. Well, there was little signs you could hold up that said like your bias or like a certain member's name, and if like the signs were written in the same font as their names were written on the album cover, which I thought was super cool. The walls were also decorated with like what's it called, like records, and they had like drawn like hearts and stuff on it, like in the style of like the aesthetic of the album. And then the little photo booth section had like this cute little streamer silver thing going on with like Stray Kids written in the back. And also the owners, bless their hearts, brought their Skazoo plushies so we could pose with them. It was awesome. I also brought my fansite doll because I have a fansite 20 centimeter doll of Felix, and the owners loved my Felix, and it made me feel so happy because I don't get to show him off very often. So shout out to you guys. Anyways, I was actually the first person to use the photo booth because somebody had to do it, and it was gonna be me, and I had a great time. Took a couple photos. They even had this cute like toy guitar that they had decorated with themed album prints. It was actually really, really sick. If you go to my Instagram at yandrebun01, you can actually see the photos I took. But yeah, overall the photo booth was a really fun time, and I had an enjoyable experience. 10 out of 10 would go again. The one issue is that because I had to leave in a rush, I literally did not even get to get the bubble tea, so RIP my dreams of drinking boba that day. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you have a fantastic day. Don't forget to my dog, eat something, drink some water, you know, have a good day, all that kind of fancy schnazzy stuff. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, or dislike it if you hated this video and you want me to eat poo-poo. Anyways, love you guys all so much. Hope you had a wonderful time. Rude wonhoe tuning out. I literally don't have anything else to say, so